What's going on, everybody? My name is C4. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're here for episode 4 of our Madden 24 Arizona Cardinals franchise mode. A big doubleheader. One against a underperforming Bengals team who I am almost certain are going to get ready to lay the smackdown. But the second game on the road against the Rams, the doubleheader against the Rams for our divisional games, probably our best shot at winning this year. So really want to win that one on the road. We've been close as well. The Clayton Tune era has been solid, has been something that we've grown to appreciate our backup quarterback, our backup rookie quarterback at that. It wasn't like he was a veteran, but it is time to welcome Kyler Murray back to the starting lineup after re-aggravating his injury earlier in the preseason. For all of his faults that Kyler Murray has as a player, I think I'm going to be pretty good with him on the sticks. At least good enough that we can start getting some wins. Clayton 2 under center, we've been close, but 0-17 looks like a possibility. Kyler Murray back under center, I think we could sneak a couple. Again, especially against that Rams, which is going to be game 2 here of our doubleheader. But, I mean, Kyler, for what you can say, positive and negative, what you can say for sure, which is undeniable, is that he has really good Madden stats. And that is all that we need to care about. That is the only realm we need to care about. Also, on the offense, we get another big boost this week as Corey Clement, the star from the preseason, is back, so we're going to bump him right up to the starting running back spot. James Conner, no disrespect, he was solid, man. He was solid, but wasn't giving us the kind of games Corey Clement is. I think I'm now more open to having them both on the field, almost a split backfield. Whereas before I was like, all in, Corey Clement is our RB1, but James Conner did a decent job, man. Showed some good power in there, so he's definitely going to have a role on this offense as our power back. But, this is it. This is the best we got. We have a healthy team right now, at least on the offensive side of the ball. We're going to be able to see and test ourselves here against Cincinnati to get a true measuring stick of where we're at. However, now you can see at the end of the schedule there, that Week 8 game at home against the Ravens, that's just not an important game because it's, Kyler versus Lamar. That is the last week that we can talk about trades. And I think it is the thought on everybody's mind, what are we going to do with Kyler Murray? And I think it's fair that we give Kyler this next stretch of 4 games. Is he going to be the guy or not? Or are we going to have to pull like what the Philadelphia Eagles did with Carson Wentz and look at getting whatever value we can for Kyler Murray, commit to the tank, and by committing to the tank, it means just throw Clayton Tune back out there and see if he can get a ridiculous first NFL win, which he definitely has had the talent, and he has the chemistry with the offense. I wouldn't be surprised if Clayton Tune was our starter. He could get us a couple victories here this season and avoid the dreaded 0-17. The more I talk about 0-17, I saw some of the comments last week. People were like, oh, he's throwing games. I wish I was for like a storyline. I usually will, break the third wall if I'm doing a little bit of a storyline with you guys. Just not playing good Madden, honestly. We've had some really terrible throws that my 6-year-old probably wouldn't even make. Happens, man. It absolutely happens, and 0-17 is still a possibility, being 0-4. Is there any other team that is also, at this point in the season, that could be chasing that awesome record with us? And hey, it's the team that knows about losing an entire season in the Detroit Lions. It will purely be out of curiosity's sake, because I'm not blind enough to not see that if I drafted a quarterback in the next year's draft class, obviously he'd be younger and would be way more affordable. If I drafted a quarterback that had Kyler Murray's stats, we'd all be hyped. We'd all be like, this guy is ridiculous. This is going to be such a good quarterback. So I don't just want to go with the IRL, the in real life notion that Kyler Murray could be on the outs of the Cardinals and have that confine what we have to do here in this franchise. Because, again, Kyler is a great Madden quarterback. And I am right now 100% as open to trading Kyler Murray and whatever ups and downs that brings as I am to Kyler Murray living up to his potential, living up to his contract, and becoming one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. But, just out of curiosity's sake, before we even see if he's good or bad or not, what are the trade finder offers giving us right now for Kyler Murray? We got Justin Fields, okay. Obviously, some of these are going to be instant. We're not doing that just because it would crush the franchise mode. It would make no sense. Javonte Williams could make sense if Denver really wanted to move on from Russ. Greedy Newsom from the Browns. Again, Cleveland could want to move on from Deshaun. We wouldn't make that one with the Colts. Commanders could absolutely look for Kyler Murray, but I do not want... I need way more. Maybe there was a couple first-rounders in there, as well as Brian Robinson. Miami moving on from Tua, I could kind of see that, but there's no value there in Isaiah Wynn. Philly just wanting a backup, we wouldn't do that. Atlanta, yeah, it would be an upgrade over Desmond Ridder, but I'm not trading a franchise quarterback, potentially franchise quarterback still, for a 37-year-old Calais Campbell. The Niners offering us Javon Hargrave, the Gravedigger. I wouldn't want to work. I wouldn't want to deal with that. I wouldn't want to deal with, unless there was an S tier. That is kind of a realistic offer from the Niners, Rams, or Seahawks. I do not want to trade Kyler within the division, but I mean I could. But like these offers are terrible. J.C. Horn, yeah, that I would love to actually get the Horn Dog back on the team, but they just got Bryce Young. We wouldn't make that deal. Dallas signed Zeke, and they just want to shift into us. Don't think so. Terrible offer from the Rams. Not great from New Orleans. Seattle, not great. That would be the trade. Those would be the two that I'd just do to get. I'm such a George Pickens fan. I would love George Pickens. They're not giving up on Kenny Pickett. That is annoying though. That is easily the best single offer we could get for Kyler Murray. I love Jalen Petrie as well, but with the CJ Stroud selection, we're not going to go down that path. I mean, you could always kind of justify it if you want it. Like Houston, Carolina, they want that. You know, maybe things aren't looking as great year one for Bryce Young, CJ Stroud. They want to get that veteran mentor type guy that maybe can play a year, and you take the pressure off the young quarterback. Like, come on, we're not going to do that. And then Vikings and Titans, those are two realistic teams can be traded for quarterbacks, and those offers are absolutely butt cheeks. So, you know, if we do decide to trade Kyler, I'm not suggesting that I won't go myself and look for trades and send offers out myself, and just, you know, we're not going to just restrict ourselves and confine ourselves to the Madden trade finder. But those, you know, outside of that Pittsburgh offer, those are pretty annoying offers. So we're not even going to think about trading. We want to think about what Kyler can do against the Bengals, what he can do against the Rams here in today's episode. So first thing is first, we actually have some upgrades. We'll wait till after the training. How are we going to attack the Bengals? We're going to do this first, and then I want to see what that breakout D lineman is. If I had to guess, I honestly don't know. Carlos Watkins, I think, had a sack in the last game. Could be him. We got Joe Burrow. That is what we want to contain. Full respect to Joe Mixon. We absolutely need to just disrupt the pass somehow, some way. Joe Burrow, T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, Tyler Boyd, even Joe Mixon in the pass game. Like, Bengals are very, very strong offensively. Defensively, still good, but maybe not as good. And now that we got Kyler Murray back in, I mean, do I want to be throwing the deep? I kind of want to be throwing the deep ball. This is where we're going to be able to unleash the offense, unleash Hollywood Brown, unleash Rondell Moore with that speed and Kyler's arm. So sure, let's attack them down deep. We're going to get into some mini games here, see if we can get a gold medal or two, and then we'll find out who that breakout D lineman is. We got Corey Clement back. So it's actually a little bit more of a challenge because he does stuff like that, man. Corey Clement is as, I don't want to say freaky, because let's be honest, it was preseason, but Corey Clement is as impressive during the training as he was in the preseason. And he did his job. His job is to make sure Owen Popo doesn't get his breakouts. And that's back-to-back weeks, man. We've yet to get gold. Maybe Ojulari was few and far between getting the dev trade because we got gold. It's not easy. It's not automatic. Now that we got Kyler back in, we're going to bump up the weekly goals here a little bit. Again, we need to start stacking some of these stat points. Still don't trust our defense. We'll go in the minute. But I really do think with Kyler and Corey Clement back in the backfield, I'm going to be ambitious, and we're going to go for this 200-plus rushing yards against the Bengals defense. Before we see the dev trait for the breakout D lineman, we hit one last week. Garrett Williams, our rookie corner. And when we get 5 points to spend, you might as well make him the scheme fit here. I mean, again, don't know how much we want to commit to a Jonathan Gannon scheme, but we'll appreciate it for what it is, and we'll bump him up here in the man. But he has been absolutely sensational, and in my biased opinion, needs to be considered right now front runner 4 weeks in for defensive rookie of the year. 5 skill points, went from normal to a star dev, makes tackles, makes sacks, reminds me a lot of Mike Hilton. Great start to his career, Garrett Williams. All right, breakout D-line. Your guess is as good as mine. Who the hell got this? Unless they're classifying edge rusher. It's Boogie Basham. Let's go. The one guy made the trade for them before the beginning of the regular season. And if we can hold the Bengals less than 100 yards, which could be doable, especially with how enticing it's going to be for Joe Burrow and those guys just to throw it for 500. Maybe we can keep them under 100. Or if Boogie gets an interception, forced fumble, TFL, or sack, he is looking to make that jump from a normal to a star dev. So at least there's a silver lining here. In case this game gets a little bit rough, but still optimistic. Adding Kyler Murray to the offense might be able to get a huge upset here because we know the Bengals are a lot better than a 2-2 squad. Let's go get it. Fans are excited because the man that needs to reinvigorate this franchise, the man that is a complete fresh slate at redemption, Kyler Murray, standing at 4'7", $190. He's got to make some plays here today. Remind everybody why he's special. Go toe-to-toe with Joe Burrow and get the upset in front of the home fans. Stave the season starts right now. Okay. Did not have that on my bingo card, how this game was going to start. Read option, Joe Burrow keeper. Oof, Tyler Boyd. That's just... I don't want to interject something not here, but like, I think it's crazy to me, as an Eagle fan, that people are like, well, Jalen Hurts is only good because he has A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. And no, like, that's okay, I guess. Yeah, you know, if you want to use that. Wow, Joe Mixon, good move. If you want to use that, how come no one says anything about Joe Burrow? No one brings up the fact that Joe Burrow has just as many weapons. Get the offensive line isn't as good, but still, when Joe Burrow has time to throw, jeez, he's throwing to a freaking all-star team. I like Joe Burrow, and I don't use that against Joe Burrow. The people that use it against Hurts, come on, man. It's not even like the most best skill position group. Great English in the NFL. All right. Pick the wrong tight end to cover. So we're going to have to just really test out Kyler here. Do some crazy things. Oh, okay. There we go. Hollywood Brown makes up for it a little bit. I like that he kept going. That's one of those ones where sometimes player will stop running. He kind of kept going there. We're going to need a lot of that. Kind of messed it up. I'm not going to lie. I thought I was going to keep that. All right. 3rd and 9. We are fringe field goal range as long as we don't eat a sack here. Carry on. Need to stop. Let's see if we can get our first gong here, too. We haven't had a gong yet this year. But I just need to stop going with the coach play call of play action on 3rd down. Not working. I don't think it's worked this entire series. Better than a gong! Give me the ball! What a botch by the Bengals special teams. And the Cardinals get the ball back. Job, even with DJ Humphries in the lineup. This is a tough sledding. 3rd and 9. Tough catch. Just had to throw it short of the sticks. I guess take the points. Field goals suck, but our team sucks. It's on brand. Come on. I mean, when they got with 3 deep, we do not have the corners to even match up against Jamar Chase properly, let alone Tyler Boyd and T. Higgins on top of that. But that can't happen. It can't be that wide open. 3rd and long. Well, this is what I was expecting. We're just trying to get through this game to get to the Rams game. Here's a good play action call. 2nd and 1. Got Rondale Moore in the slot. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. There's a shot play. 3rd and 3. Field goal range, but it's kind of reminding me of the Dallas Cowboy game last episode. You just can't. You're not going to be able to survive. And look at that pursuit. Trey Hendrickson. Jesus Christ. You're not going to be able to survive just kicking field goals. They're getting touchdowns every drive. Matt Prater nails it. Perfect 7 for 7 on the season. Oh, okay. All right, heavy tight end set here. Ertz, McBride. See if we can stay in the pocket. Here we go. We got Ertz. fight. That's easily the weakest aspect of Zach Ertz's game, breaking tackles, but taking that up to the 1. James Conner. He is our power back. This is a power back situation scenario. There we go. He gets it in. Pulls us one back here. That'll be enough to spark the defense. Boogie! Ah, there's the breakout. Let's go. Silver lining achieved before the end of the first half. Boogie Basham will be a star dev when this game is over. Win or lose. What a rep. Go Kyler. Oh. What a run. Rondale, 3rd and 3 coming up. Go mesh. See if we get Hollywood Brown open or Rondale Moore. Need the offensive line to hold up for that to happen. Oh my God, we had a chance maybe at Ertz. I really don't want to throw a pick with Kyler. I want to see how many games we can go without turning the ball over. Come on, baby. Bail. We're going to bail. Great. Oh, that's a great block. An even better tackle. 4th and 2. We got it. I'd say we're going to go with what coach wants. He wants to go for it. I think we go for the pass play over the run because a pass play is always a run chance with Kyler Murray. Love to just get this into Rondale Moore. Looking downfield, looking downfield. There's nothing. Kyler is gassed. Turnover, man. Kyler is... He's gassed, man. He was playing too much COD during his injury. Oh, my God, dude. It's like when they want to throw it, they will. I don't wish injury on anybody. That could help us stop the bleeding here if that is a not return to game situation. 3rd and 10. Chance to get off the field here. Wide open. And yeah. Fullback. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Like, we know what the level Clayton Tune can operate throwing on the run. Pretty damn good. So, Kyler, who actually has good throw on the run stats, should be even better. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all, man. Like, that's my worst trait as a player. Is when I have those players, like, running out. And there's like, can I blame it on my old age? Like, literally, throw it to Rondale. Same side of the field, wrong guy. 3rd and 8, trying to bail out the offense. We try to bring pressure. It's a drop. Jamar Chase drops the ball. Very uncharacteristic. I mean, they have a chance at a field goal here. Evan McPherson's not missing anything like that, but good response from the defense after a god-awful pick. Yeah, right there. That is like, this is the juice out of Corey Clement. Like, what is he, a 70 overall? And then so off-ball, Zach Ertz, who's on pace for 150 yards today. You know what, though? Silver lining, we get to see a little bit more Trey McBride, which I've seen in the comments. People want a little more Trey McBride in their lives. Oh, come on, man. Got to hit that block. That was a shoulder strain. His shoulder's on his arm. The shoulder bone's connected to the hand bone. We'll keep McBride in for now. Ertz will come back when he's good. 3rd and 6. Fringe 4th down territory. Oh, I don't like that. It's a pick. Ooh. It's almost a pick. Yep. It's just one of those games, man. You just gotta take it and hope garbage time we can make it look respectable. It's one of them games. Things are not going well. And what do I do? Do I start forcing it? Do I start trying to make something happen here with Kyler Murray? Gets tripped up. DJ Reader. I mean, that's impressive for like a 340-pound D-tackle to be chasing down Kyler Murray. DJ Reader, one of the most underrated players in the NFL. Corey. Let's go, Corey! Breaks the tackle! He's up over 100. That's our RB1 right there. Ah, man, Corey Clement, awesome. That's just, oh yeah, get the tackle battle versus like a TFL. James Conner, power back, would sometimes fall backwards on that. Corey Clement punches it in. Let's try to make this game respectable here in the second half. Boogie Bash, we got pressure. What'll be cool though is that there's probably a legit shot, even after missing 5 games, that we're gonna go over 1,000 yards rushing with Kyler Murray. Here we go, Corey Clement. He'll take some of the bear. He'll carry the load. He'll carry the boats. Who's gonna carry the boats? Corey Clement carry the boats. There we go. We'll get him another one here. That was about as rough as kind of expected it to be. Kyler Murray's first game back. The dust off the cobwebs there a little bit. And we let Joe Burrow go for 450 and 5. Pros from this game, takeaways from this game is, well, Kyler Murray does feel pretty good as a dual threat. With $167 on the ground, $142 for Corey Clement. Like, that's a great backfield. That is a great addition to bring to our team as we continue to look for our first victory. Zach Ertz got more involved. Defensively, Marco Wilson, 8 tackles. We got a sack and a TFL for Boogie Basham. So, silver lining, we do get the dev trait for our defensive end, but that's a rough one. Good news, hit a lot of our staff goals, 14 points. And we get an upgrade for Boogie Basham before we even have to, engage with his dev trait and whatever XP he's going to get from the dev, 20,000, something like that. He's already up to a 76, which I love to see. And we'll just ignore that score line and just be like, well, this was just a practice. That Boogie Basham goes up a dev, which is really, really nice. Star dev, pass rusher. We need all the help we can get. Now that 20k XP, we get 2 more upgrade points for old Boogie Basham. So we're going to pump that into speed rusher, which will, once he regains his confidence, have him as a 78 overall. We do have a trade offer for Chris Barnes, depth linebacker, not seeing the field. So that's actually, what can we get? Tyler Higbee, don't need a tight end. Pierre Strong, don't need a backup running back. Javon Kinlaw, that's interesting. He could be an interesting fit on the defense. You know what? I like that trade. I even saw people suggest maybe trading for Javon Kinlaw, so I'll take that deal. At 320, man, Kinlaw, you can play nose for us. 70 overall, got the face scan, which is always a nice little bonus. 86 strength, 82 tackles, 79 acceleration. Pretty decent athlete for a big boy. See what you got. Also have, while we're in the business of roster management, but well, obviously before the trade deadline, we do have a practice squad open. Anthony Schwartz, the speedster, formerly of the Browns. Sure. Why not? Oh, man, we need a big one here, man. Corey Clement, try to go for gold. I think we get a touchdown with some style points. We might have it. Yes! Let's go. No dev trade, but we'll be back again next week. So it is Rams week. One of the games that we circled on the calendar as very much a winnable matchup. Looking at the Rams right now, they like throwing the deep ball, so we're going to try to contain that. Let's be honest, they're just going to force feed Cooper Kupp, I'm sure. And we're going to counter the blitz because we don't want Aaron Donald absolutely destroying our team. Game plans, we're going to go with the easiest ones here. Actually, no sacks allowed could be an easier one with Kyler Murray because we can avoid a lot of sacks. That'd be an 8-point payout. We'll go for 300 yards of offense. We almost had 300 rushing yards last week. We'll go allow 30 points or less. That'd be a step up for our team. And we'll go 200 plus rushing yards. We got a skill point right after the weekly training for our first round pick, Paris Johnson Jr. He's done a solid job, man. I'm used to the Panthers franchise, Taylor Moton, just like clearly being terrible at right tackle. And Paris Johnson, for a rookie, I haven't had to bash him once yet, which is outstanding for a rookie season. With 48 skill points, we are going to work our way down here and get some additional speed for our corner room. And we're going to welcome them. Hey, coming to training camp. We got some new, some Mexican Gatorade, we'll call it. +3 speed for you. Don't worry about it. All Blacks, man, the new unis. Maybe they'll give the team some juice. We got Kinlaw here too, the newcomer. They start out. What is this? Is that Hunter Henry? Did he get traded? It is Hunter Henry. Why did he pull away from my team? All right, we got ourselves 3rd and 6. Papo in the middle. Come on, baby. Oh, that's incomplete. Beautiful. Kelvin Joseph. Welcome to the starting lineup. A little bit of a shot here. Deuces. Deuces. Oh, beautiful. That is how you started out. Corey Clement. Touchdown cards. Lead cards. Damn. Oh, easy slant. Van Jefferson, stiff arms. Garrett Williams, a rookie. Beautiful. Botch tackle. That was a fake. That was a play fake to set up a gigantic hit by Budda Baker. Watch this. You go low. You roll at him. He tries to leap. He's not even paying attention. Gets absolutely jacked up. Who recovers that? Ojulari. Love it. No way. That didn't just happen. This is a dream. This is an absolute dream, and that did not just happen. Man, we had it too, dude. Fuck. Oh my God, Hollywood Brown was wide open. That was a touchdown. I literally went from eyes open wide. That's a huge touchdown for Kyler Murray. Getting one back, man. Back from injury to, oh, okay. Forgot we suck, apparently. And can't have nice things. Get your blocks, fellas. Kyler's going to make up for that fumble. Let me just check this right now. I'm pretty sure they would have to show that on the injury report if AD just wasn't out. He is. Achilles tear. He's done for the year. Wow. Corey Clement, a little bit gassed right now. Not going to stop from the end zone. God, I love this. That might be, like, I don't know. I might have to get that jersey right there. Corey Clement. You gotta wait to see if he actually makes the 53 in real life. Yeah, but he should probably be the Cardinals' RB2. Like, what is the missed tackle going on in our secondary? It's a tough catch, man. That's Cooper Kupp. Kinlaw, come on, dude. See why we just got... We bought the hype of a former first round, but he's right there with LJ Collier. What did we just do? What a lateral move. Going from a no-name guy that's not playing to a guy that probably shouldn't be playing. And that's a super easy touchdown with 0 coverage. All right, we'll go crossers. Oh, nice. Corey Clement back out there. Love seeing that. Don't forget to bail the pocket because this is what we got to do. Oh my God, and then you followed up with whatever the fuck that is. We'll complete these passes. If they're not like running wide open, man, I probably got like under 5 completions this year to like a contested tight throw. Anyone else doing any better? Go Holly Brown. Maybe that'll wake him up too, just getting smashed over the middle. He needs to step it up. How about you be running wide open downfield? Utilize that 97 speed, please. Boom, look at that, right there. That's all he needed was a little pep talk, and Kyler Murray, first touchdown back from injury. Maybe that'll build him some confidence. Nah. Coverage sack. Not gonna lie, man, we should not be getting coverage sacked by the Rams. Like, where do I go with this stuff? Where do I go? You pause that. Where do I go? Every option is getting jumped for a pick. Okay, yeah, just don't get off your block and then tackle the win, Budda Baker. He was missing that before I even switched to him. Hey, here we go. 3rd and 7. We're going to try rush the passer. Look, I get a free shot. Blows up the screen pass, and we hold him to a field goal attempt. I think it might be about that time to let Kyler off the chain here. Let him just scramble it. No one's going to be getting open. Oh, man. I didn't even tag. At least it makes you feel good that my team on all Madden tackles the same me or the CPU. That he wins, Kinlaw! And he hurts Stafford. Oh my God, what a big time play. Like, what the fuck do I do? Dude, that was wide open, and he sails it. No pressure. Didn't left bumper high pat. That was fucking wide, straight line it to the wide open guy. And he's just like, oh yeah, no, actually I got 83 throw power, and I'm not going to actually zing it to your... Here we go, let's go to Ertz. Big grab. Go no huddle. And we'll get Corey Clement in here for the hat trick. Left-hand side, very light. If we get our blocks, we do. It is a hat trick for Corey Clement. We still kind of have a chance. Can log in. I'm liking it. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Corey Clement, pass pro. Big play here, man. Nothing to lose. Stand in the pocket. All right, we need Kinlaw to get his pressure here. This needs to be field goal or bust. They double team him, man. He's getting respect in game, and it's just, hey, nice incompletion. All right, that's it. That's enough for me tonight. It's about that time to go. You might, hard to believe, have yet to have my evening salad, but this just, we need to get out of this one, man. This is, my God, dude. I don't know. There's no fixing this. That's all I can say. At this point, my analysis is there is no fixing this. Gotta ride it out. And hopefully some week we run into a team that decides to suck more than we do, and that will be the week we win. Stat recap. Well, Kyler was fucking terrible. I didn't help, but he didn't fucking help. Pardon my French. I would argue 3 picks, 2 of them are on him. One of them would have been like just a little effort. 2 of them were like, it was like, you know when you play and the player morale is so shit, like everything just sucks. Like that's what we had today. His throws were just off the mark. Did still go over 100 yards rushing, 70 yards, 3 tutties for Corey Clement, which is nice. Ertz got involved there a little bit, but I mean, like, our wide receivers aren't helping us either. Rondale Moore, Hollywood Brown, they're not getting open. Defensively, 2 TFLs, 2 sacks for Kinlaw in his first game. Hell of an impression. He gets the game ball. All right, I got a lot of things to do. I'm going to go to bed just thinking about, like, how I'm going to fix this team and why it's most likely going to be blowing it up in the next episode. So, I'll say right now, if you want your 2 cents, here's our squad. Who should we try to trade? I'm not saying that we foregone conclusion. Again, we saw the offers for Kyler Murray. Wasn't in love with that. Maybe I could seek out an offer that might be worthwhile. But like Kyler Murray, trade block. I think we keep our wide receivers. I think someone like Zach Ertz could go on the trade block just more so to service to him, being like, dude, we're not going nowhere. Is there a Super Bowl contender you could go to? And then we just go Trey McBride. So I'm thinking Zach Ertz. I'm thinking Kyler. We at least see what we can get for Kyler. I don't know if there's going to be much of a market for a James Conner. Defense, we go David Collins trade block. Do we allow Budda Baker to explore his options? I think that's another option. That's gonna be one that'll come on your end. Because for me, I mean we need to keep some good players on this team, and I would love to keep Budda Baker. I like Budda Baker, but what are we doing, man? Who is going at the trade deadline? Who is gonna be a part of this fire sale? Let me know in the comment section below. That'll do it for me today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If it's your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button, smash the like button if you enjoyed. Comment who is on the trade block, and I'll see you back here on the next one before too long. It's your boy C4, peace. I love you. Have a good one.